What a nice place. Look, so colorful. Cute. Where are they? Let's bounce our way to their location. Oh, I see a 8 right. Dewspawn Bank. Oh my god. Go away. No, fuck off. Fuck off. Many fires. Alfino. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We need a cook fire and there's meal preparation to be done. Okay.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much.
Cute.
My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did.
Aw.
There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Why do you want the throne?
Why? Because my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace, and I want to keep it that way. I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart, but you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
We're friends. I wonder why he's so serious all the time. He seems to be, I don't know, reluctant or... Meanwhile, in the Second Promises camp.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They
She's
seem
loud.
to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Oh, wow.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion.
Yeah.
If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
You bet your kitty
Not
ass.
that I have any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations that Tuliyollal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
He said it. He said it. He said it. Hear, feel, think. He said it.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
So they are allowed to steal the keystones? Meanwhile, with the first promise... Oh yeah, we didn't see much of this dude.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Bye, Azzy. Thank you for
Such
stopping
titles
by.
mean nothing.
What?
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all.
Eh?
And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
That's a dangerous conversation. Earlier with Bakul Jaja, that loser. You.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet.
What is his problem with Wuklamat?
Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
They only belittle
If I may
her.
ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
Plans.
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
Oh, there you go.
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes,
And when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
He thought?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it.
He fell from the boat and nobody noticed?
Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
Oof.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Oh my god. What a piece of trash. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better. For myself and for my people. Yay! And now we can enter Ihuikatumu with a party of NPC avatars. Very good. Oh, I got an achievement. A promise for the people. Erenville is concerned about dangers on the road. The Moblin settlement on Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned. The road will be taken is a favored hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zoralja and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. I know, right? And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Oh, good. Oh, it's an anteater. Kinda. Widowmaker, Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, where are these bandits? Bring them to me. Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Hell yeah. Earthenshire is just a little farther ahead, on the opposite bank of... Ooh, boy. Of Miakabek Zoma. Miakabek Zoma. Miakabek Zoma. But let's remain vigilant all the same. Names are getting longer and longer and I'm scared. You can do this. It's like a big pot. Where's Alexander? No! This is it, the village where the Lay of Pots from the Tuliyola saga took place. Earthenshire, Edelshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? I know, right? I was thinking that Earthenshire and Moblins, like the goblins in Edelshire, was like, yeah. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different though. This shire appears custom built to resemble Pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Oh, there they are. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? Oh, retinue is a nice word. Retinue. That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Red Rock is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. Except that we don't. As much as Red Rock would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. Yeah, I knew it. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Brain cases! Many help hands for the Potsworn were injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. But you have to do it. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd be caught in its path. And not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contract to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. Oh. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metal work in Tural. This isn't acceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best I can offer, I should have never left Wachimeki. You see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the Pot Pact. Should our Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This is strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. I could use a nap. What Eliena means to say is we'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. I was hoping you'd feel that way. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We'll take every help hand we can get. Red Rock Truth swears, nothing to do with that. Truth swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we'll commence the feat with all haste. Hang on a second. When we met the electors of the other two places, they had voiced cutscenes. Why doesn't it happen with Red Rock? Why didn't they bother to voice her? You and the third promise can assist help hand Rock. Okay. You other four, follow Red Rock. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. I like how they turn everything into like a verb. I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said at many fires. There will be no more feigned strength. No more playing at being an invisible promise. If there is one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Well, hell yeah. Now let's find this Rakorok fellow and see what we can do for him. I don't know, it's a he. Like, the name didn't say a thing. Oh, she probably knows. Rakorok can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot pact is broken and the pots are emptying. You've come to aid Rakorok? Rakorok accepts your hand lending with joyous feel smiles. If we can offer the Potsworn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. Alright. Oh, we got a weapon. Also, I wonder if the gear we got... if the gear we got in the dungeon is better than the one we have. Didn't really check. I think I got the headgear. No. Okay. Fine. Rakorok needs help learning about the Potsworn Kahi. What Rakorok needs is for new help hands to create good living for Potsworn Kahi. The help hand assigned to Kahi was hurt during the rock rain, so Rakorok took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Help hands do not bother the Potsworn with straight asks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guess think. Please guess think with Rakorok. Find out what Kahi is lacking so we can provide it. Hello, Hordian. Welcome in. You can count on us. All right. Let's take a peek inside. What? Where's my command? Why is it not working? That must be Kahi. I'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. Oh, he seems hot, like... Okay, we'll have to leave him be and try our hand at some guessing. Well, first of all, he needs a fan. Craft... Okay, I found something without even moving the cursor. Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. Oh, okay. But it counted... Okay. Well, he's feeling... He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace! And there is no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in that stifling heat? Okay. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, wait. Untouched meal. Is this meal? I would never guess. Oh, I know what that is. I would love to have some. I forgot the name of the dish though. He's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot or it loses its savor. Didn't he eat because he didn't eat because he doesn't like it, or because he didn't have time, or hard to say. Okay. Oh, worn goldsmithing tools. These tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones? And the bastard won't say a thing? Okay. Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea of what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rock. Call? No. Okay, hi. So you're very stupid, friend. Not good at guess thinking. Sorry, you're not stupid. You made your observations. What did you guess think? First off, I noticed Kahi hasn't touched his food, and an empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking? But our food is mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? But Rakrok is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's tastes. Yeah, I can help you with that. My brother Kona is also Hetsaro, and while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Rakrok never would have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining these things to our cook? Not at all. But I don't think that was the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. The Hetsaro homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. Oh. Do you know where we can get one of those? You can gather them from the shoals of no return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the Golden City. So we salvaged them from the wrecks. Could you handle that for us, Eliena? Sure. Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahi's files and saws and things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order? Ah, Rakrok was too preoccupied with stocking materials, a serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is a help hand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. This guy's gonna know good life. The shoals of no return are past the crags, through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. Leave it with me. Leave it to me. I'll do it. I'll do the thing. Okay. It's quite close, apparently. Hey. Oh, hello. You're Eliena, aren't you? Eliena. Oh my god, I'm mispronouncing the name of my character. What brings you out here? I look for the thing. Ah, the issue with caring for the potsworn. When they approached me with the same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charlian instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands, and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We were on our way back from procuring herbs for Urianger, in fact. Settlements in Kozamalka too have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital. When I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlian technology... Dude, look, you have a good idea in your head, but aren't you a little obsessed with this? Like, you know? Man, I think Thancred agree with me. My apologies, I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. Sure. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, Eliena. Bye! Here I am. Okay, that's the place. Hat patch. Ragnarok, here we are. Is that a cool breeze Ragnarok feels? Hell yeah. Oh my god. Hey, thanks, miss. That was a bit loud for some reason. We're having tongue flaps with the moblins. Or whatever. She's happy. She? I don't know. Thank you for finding a drafty shard. Ragnarok will add it to the new set of tools he brought. And I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning Hetzaro. Or something. And it's on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahe thinks of our efforts. That's really funny. It is funny. Hey, someone's happy. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal? What was the meal? I want to know what the cat people eat here. New tools and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed the pot pact. You are providing better working conditions to the natives. Yeah. I am grateful for your kind considerations. I think Ben is gonna hate it. Allow me a moment or two and I'll reciprocate with a piece worthy of a potsworn. Go ahead. Oh, was that a vase or? Oh, it's pretty. An oil lamp. To brighten the halls of Volok Shunsa. The craftsmanship satisfies either Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Ah, such luster, such brilliance, much wow. Truly a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. Well, now the fucking shard is over there. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill after all. Yeah, dude. Start working. Oh, look who's here. Forgive my interruption. Lamati, I am told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with defeat. My headcanon, Dawn Servant is a word for the moblins. From the moblins. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of the Portsorn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, Second Promise. I drew inspiration from Kozamalka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. And how is that? Okay. I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlene goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. What are your thoughts on Kona so far? I like his idea, but he's a bit too obsessed, and that scares me a little. Like, one thing is being a complete brute. Like... Wait. Boo. Oh my god, what's the name of the guy? What? I forgot his name! Bakul Jaja! Yes, Bakul Jaja. This one. So many names. So, he is an absolute brute, so you can't expect anything from him. And then there is the other Ja. Zarolja? I don't know their names. I'm so... Oh god. Zoralja? I'm getting all the wrong vowels. Jesus. Zoralja? He's... I don't know. Opaque, like the other said. Like, the guy is... But he seems like very... He's not a brute. But he may be like... How can I put this? Well, he's probably obsessed with something too. No, not really. Like, he's focused on his objective and he's doing things like, is this what I have to do? Okay, fine. No talking. So his problem is just that he has no social skills, I guess. But it's like, it's alright. But Kona... His eyes are all on the outside. On bringing things from outside. As though there was nothing, like, as if there was nothing here that could be used or that could inspire something. Like, everything here is trash. Let's bring something from the outside. So, you know, although he has good ideas, he's starting to lean to something that could be demeaning the locals, you know? And I don't think I appreciate that. There are things the Charlene can totally help with. I agree, like they are too susceptible to the weather, so some technology they still don't have could work. But he's all, no, bring innovation, no, bring the new, and then like, okay, dude, but what about what's already here? Maybe not everything from outside will be adequate, and you don't know what the natives want, what they really like. You should hear them say it, like, we need this and we need that. You cannot decide for them. The thing I was thinking about them at this part of the game was, man, none of them are fit to rule. The Dawn Servant might have to postpone his retirement plan. That I totally agree with you. None of them are fit. You get an Aetherite, you get an Aetherite, everybody gets an Aetherite, Kona, yeah. Like, he brought some nice things, that's amazing, but he's missing the point completely. And what you said is something I have in mind since the beginning. They're bad, all of them, terrible. Honestly, we could... I don't think Zoralja or Bakul Jaja would be good, honestly. I don't think so. But Zoralja is more because I don't know, like... That dude with him, super sus. So I don't know, maybe his alliances are lying the wrong places. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong there. It sounds kind of fishy. And Bakul Jaja is a fucking monkey. And so no. So I would take Wuklamat and Kona and fuse them. Put them together. But they're still missing stuff. Even put the two of them together. We're still lacking. Isn't it weird? That conversation they had, by the way, in this place, I think they arrived here first, maybe? I don't know if we're seeing them now. Even Charlene goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. So one cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Oh, impetus. Tulihyolal, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study there. I was raised among Hetsaro, for more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tural's various peoples was eye-opening. You're just teasing, I know! And that's why I'm almost crying. I need to hug my emotional support carbuncle. You lived as a traditional Hetsaro? I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Oh, they're nomads. Lick. Licking people solves all problems. Alright, cool. Another identity crisis for our second promise, and here we go. Man, this song that you have in the villages is the best, but it's an earworm. It will never leave my brain. It truly does, yeah. Rock is very grateful to you. Oh, thank you. I thank you for both your hard work and clever guesting. When it comes to help handing, knowing the potsworn really is important. It makes me think of Zelda games somehow. Oh, Kakariko Village, or the one that dances with the maracas. What's his name? That one. Okay. When that's true, well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. Good stuff. I got more gear, but I don't think it's good enough. Okay. But I want to see what it looks like. Wait, is it really not? Oh no, it is better than what I have. Oh, hang on. Is this? Oh man. This gear is the same gear for the The fell court of Troya? Troya? Troy. Of Troya? I love that gear! Oh. I love that gear. It's the same gear, isn't it? Dude. I love this expansion already. If you're curious about this gear, they are in the crafting log. You're getting the leveling crafted gear. Nice. You cannot buy them from merchants. Then you have to craft it. It's so pretty. I love the Fell Court of Troya gear. Not exactly for melee and tanks, but more for the other jobs. You don't remember? It is. I'm pretty sure because I like that gear a lot, and this one is. It's just like that, like more little. All right, cool. We have. Oh my god, this looks so nice. I'm not even applying the glamour. Kind of goes with the rest of the gear a little bit. Okay.